Hello, my name is Dr. Ina and I'm British. What's your name? Hello, Aikawa. It's very nice to meet you. What brings you in today? I'm sorry to hear that. Could you please describe your symptoms? Alright, that sounds like it might be necrotizing fasciitis, a disease where bacteria invades an open wound. Let's run some tests to find out. The first test we're going to do is streaking on blood agar. I'll take a sample from your hand and swab it onto this plate. It has agar to help the bacteria grow and sheep blood so we can see if the bacteria produces toxins that affect blood. Alright, and here are your results. The media turned clear, which means that the bacteria is beta hemolytic. It produces toxins that destroy red blood cells, which is why there is no longer red in those areas where the bacteria grew. Now that we know the bacteria is definitely killing your cells, we're going to do a gram staining. This is a differential stain that dyes the bacteria a certain color under the microscope. Whether it's pink, negative, or purple, positive, tells us about the composition of the bacterial cell wall, mainly whether it's thicker or thinner. Because there's two types of necrotizing fasciitis. Type 1 is polymicrobial, meaning it has a mix of bacteria, both gram-positive and gram-negative. Type 2 is monomicrobial, meaning it only has one kind of bacteria, either streptococcus or staphylococcus, which are both gram-positive. By doing this test, we'll be able to see which type you have. And here are the results. It looks like the bacteria on the slide turned purple, meaning that they're gram-positive. And since it's all only purple, that means you have type 2 necrotizing fasciitis. Now we need to find out whether it's streptococcus or staphylococcus. And in order to do this, we're going to perform a catalase test. We'll put the bacteria in hydrogen peroxide. If it's catalase positive, meaning it has the enzyme catalase, it'll break the hydrogen peroxide down and produce oxygen gas. Staphylococcus is catalase positive and streptococcus is catalase negative. Keep an eye out for bubbles so we can tell which one it is. Alright, and we saw no bubbles. That means that the bacteria in your hand is indeed streptococcus, specifically Streptococcus pyogenes. Sure, Streptococcus pyogenes looks like this. It has a spherical morphology and is arranged in chains. It is fermentative and a facultative anaerobe, which means that it can survive both with or without oxygen. It's actually commonly found in our throats and on our skin. A lot of people carry it without it being pathogenic at all, but because it invaded your open wound, it gave you necrotizing fasciitis. Of course I can! Necrotizing fasciitis is sometimes also called flesh-eating bacteria. Necro means death, and fasciitis means inflammation of the fascia, which is tissue under your skin. So Strep pyogenes infected the cut you had and is starting to kill the surrounding tissue. The CDC website also has very helpful information about necrotizing fasciitis, so I'll make sure to give you the link on the way out, as well as a pamphlet. First, I'm going to give you antibiotics to stop the infection from spreading any further. Streptococcus pyogenes does not like penicillin, so we're going to start with that. Next, I'm going to take you into surgery to remove dead tissue. Yes, surgery is the only way to get rid of the infection and remove all of the debris so that your healthy tissue can stay healthy.